Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Maria from Under the Night Moon, and I'm here to do a flip through for you of a quick little envelope book that I made for my Etsy shop. I just have one, but more on the way. But I just wanted to go ahead and list this one because it's finished, but like I said, I only have the one, but it came out so pretty. I didn't really just, I wanted to just put it out there. On the cover, you can see this gorgeous, gorgeous image, which some call Marie Antoinette, but I don't believe that's maybe Marie Antoinette inspired. But she does have her feather. I layered it up on a bunch of papers and then added it to this beautiful rose embossed paper. And she's also got her gold and glitter, some rhinestones in her feather. And then just some beautiful papers, ribbons, trims. This will be in my Etsy shop, and I will do as many pictures as I can. And as Etsy allows more than 10 pictures, so this is really good news for me. But I'll still do flip throughs of the envelope books. Maybe not the little trifold, smaller books, but these I'll still do flip throughs for. But basically, I just take 4 envelopes, I cover them front to back with beautiful printed cardstock and papers, and then I just fill them with as much papers and writing areas for you to tell your story, to document, to show maybe you had a wonderful dinner party or a wedding or a special event. And I love the idea of these being just like keepsakes, right? Or gifts, just a fun place to journal that's not just, a notebook. Or I usually say, if you have pictures in office envelopes, wouldn't it be so pretty to put them in a book like this, right? And so that's why I make these. And then I try to find as many pretty things as possible. Like this one has this really gorgeous, very intricate beaded trim. I don't remember where I got this, but it's secured on there, and then this beautiful ruffles. But I don't know if the pictures on Etsy will show this or not, which is why I really like that's why I have this channel. And then some more beautiful detail work there, and then the little cameo there. And of course this goes right inside. And again, if you were going to record a story, or if this were a gift, you have a lovely place to write about it. So she goes in there like so. And then the books are filled with tuck spots, pockets. There's always either top loading pockets or side loading pockets. So look for that as we go. I do put ribbons, obviously, so there is there's a tag up there, or a little tab, or I'll leave the paper hanging out, right, so you know that it's in there. But again, I just try to make them as pretty as possible using things of the days gone by, like these beautiful printed images, beautiful digitals that I find here and there and everywhere. I have so many stamps. I just got this beautiful stamp, which I absolutely love. So again, just try to make them as pretty as I can. This is actually a little flip over, and I'm going to show you. I put a little tuck spot on the cover just to show you. And again, I try to just, think about it like real estate. Like I try to give you as many places to write and journal as possible, so that I'm not wasting any of the space on the journal. I hope that makes sense. Like I try to give you a lot of things in a small space. So this whole thing flips over. Sometimes I will do a pocket on the back, but I liked this for writing. And then this one comes down. Again, a little tuck spot here for beautiful tags and writing areas. And you can journal on here as well. And then the side loading, oh, well, I should probably show you the trims real quick. Beautiful ribbon trims. This is a beautiful card from the Pixie Dust Files. And then in the side pocket here, I will show you, and see, that's a good example. If I don't put something on the edge, you won't know it's there. So I'll have to put a little piece of ribbon on there so you know. But I love this vellum because it's like an overlay. It just looks so pretty over florals. And I wanted the owner to have fun with the papers. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll still put a little ribbon on there. That's probably what I did originally. I made this one a while before the quilted books, but again, I wanted to, because it was finished, you know, I didn't want it just kind of sitting in the studio here. I wanted it to be out and about. So gorgeous papers for photos. You can write about it on the inside. Beautiful, beautiful imagery. I did decorate on her hat and bonnet along the bottom here. Beautiful ribbons and things. I might add a few more little things to this one too. But this is where I started punching the papers. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of this sort of thing in my books coming up. And then you can see how many cards and tags. Again, just using the real estate, making sure you have plenty of places to write and tell your story. And if I haven't mentioned that Etsy does the, oh wait, this was in the side here. Etsy does more than 10 pictures now, so I can do a lot of pictures, which is really nice. Here is just another little stamped place, or a little punched paper for you to journal. I did attach this cute little rosebud and, if it will let me, a little enamel charm of a rose just off one of the little punches there. I thought that was really cute. And then, I don't know where that flower came from. And then in here, behind is a tuck spot behind the little card. This is the top loading, which I'll show you in a minute. One of Amity Bloom's beautiful little doilies. I just love that. Looks so pretty tucked in the pocket there. Right? Can't you see someone telling their story in this book of their memories? Maybe their relatives that got married, or a beautiful event. I just love all things of the days gone by were so important to the people back then. Not that they aren't today's times, but you know, scrapbooking, you know, has been around for centuries. Women have always recorded their stories and used beautiful things. And every now and then, if you're at a flea market or an antique mall, you'll come across an old scrapbook, and you can see the women using the images to tell their story, or newspaper clippings, or you know, they would cut out pages from the old books. I recently had gone to a flea market here in Michigan, and I came across one of those books, and it was falling apart, literally falling apart. So I had to take the items out, but it was such an incredible journey to see, over 100 years old, somebody just doing the same thing I'm doing today. It's really pretty incredible. Okay, so the last page of my little envelope books is always a little notepad. And it's usually just whatever's on my desk, scrapbook papers. I usually do use thinner writing papers or wallpapers. I think that floral right here is a pretty piece of wallpaper. I have lots of pink copy paper. So yeah, and then there's always a little pocket on the inside with more little goodies. And then this book will come with another little bag of goodies, because I just want the person who owns these to have fun and to have a lot of papers and things to play with and to tell their story. My signature is right here, and that is the full flip through of this really sweet, pretty, romantic ladies journal ready for a story. So thank you all so very much for hanging out if you stayed with me through the end. Thank you so much. Follow me on Instagram. Is the best way to follow me in my work. I will always do a reel of what I have coming up. And then if I do list things in my Etsy shop, especially if I don't have a video, I always put them on Instagram. So it's just Under the Night Moon over there. You can follow me there. Thank you so much. If you have any comments or questions, of course, leave them down below. Thank you to everyone for the most amazing comments and feedback. I am beyond touched by just some of the amazing feedbacks that I've gotten. It's truly amazing, and I absolutely love what I do, and it's thanks to all of you. So thank you. I will see you in the next video, everyone. Bye for now.